start with the name of Allah, who is kind and merciful. Hi friends. You are watching my YouTube channel AL-MARWAH. Friends, today I will tell you about women in Islam, so guys should be watching the full video. And like, comment, subscribe my YouTube channel, and click the bell icon for further videos. Let's go to watch the clip about the women in Islam.
Secretary Amy?
Yes, boss.
Do you know?
What about, boss?
Importance of women in Islam religion.
No, boss. But I want to know.
Okay, Secretary Amy. I want to tell you today about the women in Islam. In Islamic history, women have played a very important role in various fields, like defining the social, spiritual, and cosmological status of women. Women in Islam are provided a number of guidelines under Quran and Hadiths. Today everyone have concept about Islam is that the women of Islam have in jail, and she lived difficulties in their lives.
Boss, I also feel the same way.
But it's not true. Because of Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that women and men have equal rights in the world. Here I shall want to tell you that some scholars refer to verse 28, 23 in the Quran and to Khadijah, Muhammad's first wife, a merchant before and after converting to Islam, as indications that Muslim women may undertake employment outside their homes.
Prophet's wife was a merchant.
Yes. She was a successful merchant of its time.
Wow.
In Islam they have right to join the army and participate in wars. I tell you that something about this. In the 12th century, Ibn Rashid claimed that women were equal to men in all respects and possessed equal capacities to shine, citing examples of female warriors among the Arabs, Greeks and Africans to support his case. In the early history of Islam is examples of notable female Muslims who fought during the Muslim conquests and fitna civil wars as soldiers or generals.
Wow.
Here I would like to tell more about rights of women and inheritance which have in Islam.
I would like to listen.
According to verse 432 of Islam's sacred text, both men and women have an independent economic position. For men is a portion of what they earn, and for women is a portion of what they earn. Ask God for His grace. God has knowledge of all things. Women therefore are at liberty to buy, sell, mortgage, lease, borrow or lend, and sign contracts and legal documents. Additionally, women can donate money, act as trustees and set up a business or company. These rights cannot be altered, irrespective of marital status. When a woman is married, she legally has total control over the dower, the mahr or bridal gift, usually financial in nature, while the groom pays to the bride upon marriage, and retains this control in the event of divorce. Women are strictly entitled to their inheritance under Islamic law. Here I tell you about Bernard Lewis.
Bernard Lewis.
Bernard Lewis was a British-American historian specializing in Oriental studies. He was also known as a public intellectual and political commentator. Lewis was the Cleveland E. Professor Emeritus of Near Eastern Studies at Princeton University. Lewis' expertise was in the history of Islam and the interaction between Islam and the West. Lewis served as a soldier in the British Army in the Royal Armoured Corps and Intelligence Corps during the Second World War before being seconded to the Foreign Office. Lewis says that classical Islamic civilization granted free Muslim women relatively more property rights than women in the West, even as it sanctified three basic inequalities between master and slave, man and woman, believer and unbeliever. Even in cases where property rights were granted in the West, they were very limited and covered only upper-class women. Over time, while women's rights have improved elsewhere. Now I would like to tell you about females' education. Today in education, they have right to admit in any school, college or universities, and she knows today their rights about education, and she avail admission in many fields of education.
Nice.
Women have getting the education in every educational field, and she is very successful more than men in the education today.
Wow.
Today, women can work any fields.
Boss, you're right.
Women are allowed to work in Islam. Islamic law, however, permits women to work in Islamic conditions, such as the work not requiring the woman to violate Islamic law, for example, serving alcohol, and that she maintain her modesty while she performs any work outside her home. So, Secretary Amy? In Islam, women have many rights in their lives. She have achieved their goals in educational facilities, inheritance, in doing business and much more. And which people think that women of Islamic society is in difficulties and women is in jail. They are total wrong. They don't have right knowledge about the Islam. Secretary Amy, men and women are equal in Islam.
Yes, boss. Thank you, boss, for giving me such informative about Islam.
My pleasure. Secretary Amy, I hope you have learned something new from me today.
Yes, boss. Thank you.
Secretary Amy, you may go now.
Friends, hopefully you had learned something new about Islam today. Friends, if you have learned something today, then like, comment, subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for further videos. Thank you for watching my channel.